Alright, I'm gonna try out this unique sports trivia game that I found online actually. So we did time of 10, 10-minute game. So difficult with normal. Start the game. Yeah. So if you're wondering, this one is the A and B system. This is the Game Gear game. This is the handheld game. I will be trying out Jerry Sports Dish for Game Boy Advance as well, actually. Jerry Sports Dish for the Game Station. So let's see how that goes. So we're gonna play a 10-minute game order, see if people kick off. So you can answer questions on the kickoff, answer them all, you get something. First question. Answer questions to get return yards, answer enough, it's a return touchdown. First question. Which of the following coaches won back-to-back titles as head coach of the Detroit Pistons? George Karl, Don Nelson, Chuck Daly, Lenny Wilkes. That'd be Chuck Daly. Which of the following coaches began his coaching as a player coach for the Seattle Supersonics? That'd be Lenny Wilkes. At 22. Where did three-point specialist Reggie Miller play his college ball? I believe he did for North Carolina. So I got tackled, so that was a good 14-yard return. So he gets options, so I feel guts. Let's go for a long pass. Where were the NBA's Clippers located before moving to Los Angeles? That'd be San Diego, actually, based in. Or that was actually Buffalo. Where did former Heisman Trophy winner O.J. Simpson play football during his college years? That'd be USC's part of it. Tailback year, actually. 1994, what pitcher became the first left-hander to throw a perfect game in American League history? That'd be Kenny Rogers. That's 3 questions, long pass, 25 yards, so I'm at the 47. I think I could do it again, long pass. 3 questions again. When Will Chamberlain scored 100 points in a single game, what team was he playing against? That'd be the Knicks or the Knicks Buckets. Average Garen actually left the Knicks points 31. In the NFL, what is the penalty for offensive pass interference? It was only 15 yards. So I get a stop. Pass under drone incomplete. So I think I'm going to play it safe, go for a run on. Run on second. Run on this play. Where did Seahawks QB Rick Meyer attend college? I think it was Notre Dame attended. Got it. So play. Gain a 7. So third and 3. I played safe. I'll go for a run. Okay, third and 3. How many no-hitters did Nolan Ryan throw during his career? That'd be 7. That's one more break for record. So gain of 7, another first down. So we try a long pass again. Long pass on first down, and I can go for. Who holds the NFL record for most seasons with 1,000 or more yards rushing? That'd be Walter Payton's record. For his 50th last year. In the short 1900 baseball season, who led the majors with a microscopic 1.69 years? If Steve Carlton goes away. So I'm going to try it again because I'm close to field goal range, but from 59 yards out, 56 yards out. Alright, second try. Who holds the NFL record for most passes attempted by a rookie? I think it was Drew Bledsoe's record for most by a rookie. They've been one move. So third and 10 now. We'll try one final one. I'm in field goal range, so I may as well go for it. What is the nickname for the NBA expansion franchise in Toronto? Every Raptors. Kind of is one. They debuted in 89. Which of the following schools is not an Ivy League university? That'd be Stanford's not Ivy League college. One more and I get the long pass. In the 19th NBA draft, how many players were drafted before Michael Jordan? That'd be 2. Kim Olajuwon and Sam Bowie. Gain of 26. I'm in the red zone. I'm going to go for a couple runs, actually. I'll go for a couple runs because I'm pretty close to red zone territory. What Detroit Tigers slugger drove in a team record 100 points during his career? Would that be the Cat Al Kaline? So I got stuck. Lost 4. I'm going to try a short pass, actually. Big short pass only one. I could go all the way unless I'm on third, fourth down. Who holds the NFL record for the most consecutive games with at least one touchdown pass? Johnny, you had 47 before Drew Brees broke with 50. In 1983, who coached North Carolina State to a thrilling last-second win over Houston in the final game of the NCAA basketball tournament? That'd be Jimmy V, Jim Calvano. So, about 11, so 33 at the 6-yard line. I'm going to go for a run. If I get stuck, I'm in field goal range. I may as well go for it because I'm in deep in the opponent's territory. Who holds the New York Yankees team record for most career hits? It could be Iron Horse and Gary that holds the record. Got a touchdown, 6-yard run. So I'm up 6-0. I'm going to go for the point out to make it a 7. I'll go for 2, why not? In 1983-1984, what team won back-to-back Rose Bowls? I think that was UCLA that won. So I think it's 1 question for 2. No, 2. Who won the NL Cy Young Award strike short in 1994 baseball season? Every Tom Glavine did it. Oh. So that's 2 good versions. Oh, it's no good. Oh, no good. So I'm up only by 6, but I get to kick off, and yeah. So it's only a game of 7. So now defense, I gotta do the same thing. To play Nicholson. Who won 8 National League batting titles 1900 and 1911? That'd be Dutchman who's Wagner. Runs for your game, so I gotta stop, but yeah, I'm gonna try a blitz actually. Who recorded the longest punt in NFL history? That'd be Steve O'Neal, 98 yards. Technically the AFL actually. Picked off! So now I get to 22, which means I get to do the same character and I get to return yards. Nope, it's a pick 6. This determines really a lot, so. In 1999, the first Pro Bowl was a group of Pro All-Stars against which team? I believe that was against the NFL champions, the Green Bay Packers. New York Giants. So no game, so I got stopped when I got picked up. But he's got the ball back to go for a long pass. 3 questions again. After leaving the Chicago Bears, what was the first team Jimmy Bam played for? That'd be the Eagles directly. Nope. Long pass, so incomplete, so I'm gonna play a long pass again. I always got 3rd, 4th down if I need it. What team repeated as NFL champions by beating the Vikings in Super Bowl 8? That'd be the Dolphins, 24-7. That was notable for a target being the first QB to score a touchdown. Who is the only pitcher to win 3 consecutive Cy Young awards? I believe that was Greg Maxwell. So 1 more. On pass could be a touchdown. Who holds the NFL record for most passing yards by a rookie? I believe that was Warren Moon. Rick Myers was Rick Myers. Drop. Last possible chance. Try long pass again, so 3 more questions. What university did multi-sport athlete Deion Sanders attend? I believe that was FSU. FSU. So, 3rd and 10. Who coached the UCLA men's basketball teams to 10 championships in 1964 and 1970? Close to himself, John Wood. 1 more. Who holds the Chicago Cubs team record for most career hits? That'd be Cap Anson, who's the only member to 3,000 in Chicago. 19, so ball to 3-yard line, I gotta go for the run. Someone to go on switch, I gotta go for the run. So 1 question for running. For another TD. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf and Shaquille O'Neal both attended what games? Louisiana State University. 2nd touchdown in the game. Another running shuts up 3 yards out. Go for the extra point. Play it safe. Make it 13. What team featured the Purple People Eagles defense? Having Minnesota Vikings. I believe the one after is 1 question. The 2-pointers too. So I kick off again. We're by 13 points, so it's a 2-possession game early. So it's so basically what a touchback is. I'm gonna try a short zone. I think it's 1 question as well. Who has punted more times than any other NFL player? believe that'd be Dave Jennings, former Giants player back in the 70s. Game of 4, so wasn't enough. I'll go back to Blitz. Very aggressive, but really good. One NFL quarterback set a record by completing 22 passes in a row. English Joe went down over 2 games. So pressure, got sacks 3rd and 12. I gotta play the percentage, and I gotta go for a nickel set, 3rd and 12. Who holds the NFL record for most consecutive games for receiving touchdown? I think that would be Tom Fearswood. Nope. But 4, so not bad. So at least I'm in the. Now I got a block to kick on 4th and 8, so at least it wasn't that much damage. Who holds the Detroit Tigers team record for most home runs in a single season? That was just familiar with that'd be Hank Gruber reporting. Those records in 54 game records. What's the 40-yard line? Again, stands for the pick. Left questions, I go all the way. Okay, first question. What NBA head coach has more career victories than any of them? That'd be Lenny Wilkens. Just passed with our back this game. What Red Sox slugger holds the team record for career? That'd be Ted Williams, actually. 511. Which catcher has started behind the plate more times than any other man? That'd be Fisk. Monte, 25 years to the Bigs. What is the nickname for the NFL expansion franchise in Jacksonville? Jaguars. Jaguar 9 would be upset if they got that wrong. Who was the first NFL player to rush for more than 2,000 yards this season? That'd be OJ. Dixon was the second. In 1994, when NBA team became the first top seed to lose in the first round of the playoffs, it basically South Supersonics to the Denver Nuggets in 5 games. What team won back-to-back NBA titles the 88-89 and 89-90 seasons? That'd be the Bad Boy Pistons. Stopped by the Bulls 91. Who is the heaviest player ever to score a touchdown? That's the Fridge. God, these one. Actually, Super Bowl 20. What is the term used to describe the weight placed on a baseball bat for swings? That'd be the donut. It's also used for batting practice. Who set a Rose Bowl record by returning a kickoff for 103 yards? Al Hoish. Ooh, gotta look at that. Let me go back way back in the early days. Who was the only baseball player to win the MVP award in both leagues? Frank Robinson. That was before Showtime took the station. Touchdown! Punt return touchdown! Man. What player percentages? So I got a punt return touchdown, 57 yards. Because it's still close, I'm going to go for the extra point to make it a 20-point game. What team crushed the Patriots in Super Bowl 20? The Bears. Be 6-10. It really should have been the Dolphins that year. Yes, it should have been the Dolphins. So up by 20 points now in the first quarter. 2 rush touchdowns and a punt return touchdown. So kickoff 30. 8 of 10, so that's 20-yard line. Up blitz, why not? Where did 1994 number 1 draft choice Dan Wilkinson attend college? I think it was Ohio State Dan Wilkinson. I know he went to the Bengals actually. Zach Boston too. Not that much damage, but I'll go for Nichols. I'll go for a short zone second. I expect you can probably attempt to pass. What uncommon nickname is used by the sports teams at Texas Christian University? The Home Frogs. Sammy Bob's number. Game 3, so 3rd and 9. I'm going for Nicholson. What Dodger pitcher set a team record by hurling 11 shots in a single season? That'd be Don Trice, Hershiser, Carl Hershiser. Not that much damage, only a game of 1 actually. So, fourth inning guy blocked the kick, as they say. Who holds the NFL record for most rushing yards gained in a single season? That'd be Eric Dickerson at 2,105 in the second year. Punt blocked, so I get a chance for a blocked punt return again. But this one just gets pushed the ball if you block the punt. So no Black Panther touchdown. So long pass. What major league team did Fred McGriff play before he was traded to the San Diego Padres 19? I think he played for the Blue Jays, if I'm not mistaken. That was, I think, the Joe Carter trade. Which team holds the Major League record for most wins in a season? That'd be the Cubs in 1906 with 116. Last one. What city was the home to the NFL's Colts before they moved to Indianapolis? They were Baltimore, and there's some fans who outright grew that day. 24-yard pass touchdown, my fourth in the quarter. Man, 26-0, but gotta go for one. It's not that big. In 1994, what team did Boston College beat 47-45 on Doug Fluy's desperation last-second Hail Mary pass? I believe that was Miami that defeated. Yep. Joe Phelan. Remember the name, Joe Phelan. So it's 27-0 in the first quarter. 2 rush touchdowns, a Panther touchdown, and a pass touchdown, along with a block punt. So this will be the last play of the quarter, I believe. This will be the last play of the quarter. Let's get an interception. We'll try a blitz. Could be victimized. What player hit a pivotal jumper in the final seconds of North Carolina's win over Georgetown in '82 NCAA championship? That'd be a big game. I think that was MJ. Game 12, but I don't really matter. 27-0 in the quarter. And first quarter, 27-0 at the end. So GPU really needs some damage. So it's gonna show the stat line. Yep, so here's the stat line of the first quarter. 5 for 10 so far, 1 touchdown, 5 for 24, along with a 2 rush touchdowns. I also had a pass touchdown today. So decent first quarter. Gotta go for a nickel set. I got burned on the pass. Where did Dominique Wilkins play during his NCAA years? He could play for Georgia, which is the same state he was drafted by the Hawks. Gain of 4, so I was able to at least bottle it up. Gotta go a short zone. Who holds the NFL record for most rushing touchdowns by a rookie? I think that was Tony Dorsett that holds the record. So, game of 9, so that's the second first time they've gone. Short zone again. What uniform number was worn by former Vikings QB Fran Tarkenton? That'd be number 10. Retired by the Vikings, actually. Game of 3, so at least I've just got to stop him from approaching my territory. We'll try a nickel set. See if I can stop him. In 1982, who coached the North Carolina Tar Heels to over Georgetown in the final game against the NCAA basketball tournament? Dean Smith. So game of 3, so third, fourth, so it's kind of a neutralizer. I play a short zone third, 4. In the tiny final draft, how many players were drafted before? I control. How does it go 4? It's not above. It's actually 2. Surprise gave the same question again. And the QB busted the coverage. Skipped the backdoor game 5. That was big. What basketball player led the NCAA scoring average every year from 1958 to 1960? That'd be Oscar Robertson, played for San Loyola. Game of 2, so they're technically a field goal range, but I don't think they go from 50 yards out. I'll try Nicholson again. How many Super Bowls have the Cincinnati Bengals appeared? That'd be 2. I was San Francisco twice. Interception, so I got a chance for my second pick 6 of the game. But that's my second pick, but that's good. Who set an NBA record by sinking 84 consecutive free throws? Michael Williams. One of the few records one of the hidden records that no one talks about. Who set an NFL record by recording 7 sacks in a single game? That'd be Derek Thomas. Should have been 8. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf and Shaquille O'Neal both attended West University, LSU. Second time I've had this question. In 1991, what team had 4 pitchers work together to throw a no-hitter against the Oakland Athletics? Then Baltimore Orioles, I believe that was the last one until John Means. Where did the NBA's Lakers play before moving to Los Angeles? Minneapolis. Option move. from Minneapolis, Los Angeles. Who holds the NBA All-Star Game record? Lowest points in a game, 42. Let's say it was Michael Jordan. Got a decent return of 20. How many field range would you go for? But I'll pass again. So 3 questions in a long pass. What university did Miami Cuban Dan Marino attend? Pittsburgh. Shame that they never went to Pittsburgh, actually. What nickname is used by the sports teams at the University of Hawaii? That'd be the Rainbow Warriors. One more. Could be in the red zone again. What NL team lost back-to-back World Series in 1991 1992? The Braves. They win 95, so gain up 11. So not a whole lot actually on that play. Gain up 11 actually. Not surprised. A long pass and it being just 11. Which the following Red Sox closer set team record by recording 40 saves in a single season? He's about percentages there. I'll take Jeff Reardon. I've got the Jeff Reardon play from Foxborough Twin, I think. Next 94. Who led the majors with an unbelievable slugging percentage of 750? I think that was Jeff Backwoods. Lucky injury he had. Give me a 6, throw a 4. I gotta go for a running in. Also, I guess I'm kind of deep in the secret territory, but I could go for a 4 down. Who was the first player chosen in the 1970 NBA draft? I believe that was Magic Johnson was the first. Larry Bird was taken the year prior. Oh, 22. That's another touchdown. My 5th in the game. That's the 3rd rush touchdown I've had in this game. Extra point again to make it 34. Who holds the NFL record for most passes attempted in a single game? Victor Bledsoe with 70. Also completion record with 45. Overtime game against Soda. So 34. So 3 rushing touchdowns. I was expecting to be a rushing touchdown in the game. So kicks off. So ball in the 30. Only gets to 23. So not a whole lot. I'll go for a blitz. So I'm kind of aggressive. Got that lead. I'll go for a blitz. What basketball player led the NCAA scoring average every year from 1958 1960? I had this question already. Oscar Robertson. Loss of 8, so 2nd and 18 at the 15. We'll go back-to-back blitzes. Back-to-back blitzes. When baseball's praise moved to Atlanta, what city did they move from? In Milwaukee. Originally, it was also Boston. Boston set 3rd and 25 at the 8-yard. Nichols set 3rd and 25. I could bleed some yardage for one, too. What football player is often referred to as the Fridge? William Perry. Michael D. Perry is his brother. Fumble! So, oh, that's neat. So it's only an 8-yard fumble return if I get it. So one question, it's a fumble return touchdown. Who shares the NFL record with Bill Howland for most receiving touchdowns by a rookie? I think that's Charlie Hennigan ties. Charlie Bill Howland up. So, just correct spot, but you know, rush touchdown. This could be my 4th half. So 4 touchdowns and a half. So where did NBA star Alonzo Mourning attend college? That'd be Georgetown. James Akeem Patrick Ewing. Rush touchdown number 4 of the half. 4 touchdowns half. Man. I'm gonna go for 2. I'm gonna be a bit gutsy and make it a 3-2 play. Who was the first NFL player to catch at least 100 passes in back-to-back seasons? I think that was... I want to say that was Sterling Sharp was the first one. So, yep. I'll Steve. Charlie joined it, but yeah. Name the Phillies pitcher who was the only 20-game winner in the age season. Be Steve Carlton. That's a 2-point conversion. So it makes it a 42-point game. So that's rectified at this point after I have this 2-pointer actually to kick off the game. So up by 42 points already. So 25 you're only up to. So let's try a run deep. See can I get stuff. What year was the first NBA All-Star game played? I believe that was 1953 was the first one. It was maybe 55. Diving catch, gain of 6. So, short zone, because it's close. Second. Who set an NBA record by sinking 84 free throws? Michael Williams. Again, a question about. I was getting 3, so third and 1 end. So, it did not work out well. I gotta go for a blitz on third. In NCAA basketball history, who scored more points than any other man? It'd be a little syndrome stretch. They call it bad one because Christian Lander holds the record. Pete Maravich. As you can think about the game of 18, so ball of 8. So, who beat the Buffalo Bills in Super Bowl 26? The Redskins. That was just a dream team for us. Picked off my third pick of the game. So, in NCAA basketball history, who has scored more points than any other? I'll try Pete Maravich this time. Yep, told you. I have seen Pete Maravich. So, what college did former Super Bowl MVP Emmitt Smith attend? I think it was Miami, if I'm mistaken. So I get to start at the 3-yard line on terror. Go for a long pass, so 3 questions again. One Will Chamberlain scored 100 points in a single game. What team was he playing against? That's the Knicks. Isaac Orchgare led with 31 points out of the games. I say to who coached the North Carolina Tar Heels to a victory over Georgetown in the final game of the basketball tournament. Dean Smith over Guy Lewis. Last one up. Who intercepted a Georgetown pass icing North Carolina's win in the AHN championship game? Big James Worthy. They asked me about questions about the A2 team. 26. I'm in the red zone now. Look for a short pass. 2 questions in short pass. In its strike short Major League basketball season, who led the majors in home runs by knocking 40th balls in the park? I think that's about Williams 11. I think it was Junior led at 41. Williams, Matt Williams. Goes to the place, so go for a run. Question it. So again, I'm in the red zone, so what uniform number did Joe Montana wear at the game? Number 3. Papagoose number 16, which is the number for soccer. Gain of 7. So third, get of 10. Oh, sorry, if I don't get on third down, I'm going for it down. So, what quarterback has led the NFL passer rating more times than any other? That'd be, I believe it's Joe Cool's record this time. Oh, Sammy Baugh. It's up for 3, so 4th and 6. I'm gonna go for a short pass on 4th and 6. In March of 1905, what college hoop star set an NCAA tournament record by pouring in 107 points in 3 games? I think that was Jerry Stackhouse who did that. Incomplete. But again, I was deep in opponent territory, so I really had enough to lose my goal. So, ball their own 13, but they need a lot of work. In the Larry Bird era, how many titles did the Boston Celtics win? That'd be 4 titles. 3! Lakers were team wins. And they're immediately out, they're all in red zone. Just like that. Gotta go for blitz again. What NFL player holds a rookie record for most yards gained on interception returns? Don Bell actually holds the all-time record. Interception. So I got some revenge there. So ball 29. So my 4th pick of the game. Where were the Oakland Athletics originally located? That'd be Philly, and the actual base team can't see one before going. Was the only year in which the Major League Baseball All-Star Game finished in a tie. 1961 game 2, I believe. 1982, who earned the AL MVP for leading the majors with 210 hits? That'd be George Brett. Right? Rockin' Robin, actually. Rockin' Robin, yeah, 1982. In Super Bowl 25, who missed a potential game-winning field goal in the final seconds, clinching the win for the New York Giants? Bills fans like to never talk about them. What NFL defender has recorded more receptions than any other player? be Paul Kraft with 82 of them. In NCAA basketball history, Chris blocked more shots than any other man. I think that's the Campbell's record. Ugh. Got to the red zone, so close getting the pick six, but I got game 25, so it puts me in the red zone. So two more warnings probably go off. If I knew two more were going to go off, so I'm close. I'm looking for one. This could be my fifth rush touchdown. What university did Buffalo Jim Kelly attend? I believe he was a Maryland man. Not the same college as Frank Reich. I'm close to. I'll go for back-to-back runs. Why not? What college did former Super Bowl MVP Troy Aikman attend? That'd be UCLA attended. Just because they want to play for Richmond. Game 3, so back to where I'm starting. Third and goal. Gotta keep running it. So, what coach led the Hoosier men's basketball team to national championships in 1986? That'd be Denny Crum. Touchdown number 5 on the ground. My 5th rushing touchdown of the half. Man, I'm just on fire now. I go for extra point. I've got these players even. 1983, who coached North Carolina State to a thrilling last-second victory over Houston in the final game of the NCAA basketball tournament? Jimmy B. Yeah, these groups 82. Bob and I was 81. So. Like 49 at the 49 points at the half. So it's only a gain of the 18th, so we're very backed up in red zone. Go for Nichols again. Before moving to New Jersey, what city was the home of the NBA's Nets? That'd be Brooklyn. New York, American. Game 6, so they only gained a decent amount of yardage, so short zone, only gained a decent amount, so who holds the dubious distinction of being the only NFL QB to throw 40 receptions in one season? The infamous George Bland in the AFL, 42 of them. Game 2, got the spice on the ground. Try short zone again, 3rd and 2, why not? In the short 19th baseball season, whose 106 progress at the major leagues? I believe that was Jeff Bagwell drove the team. Got victimized again, this time for a first down of all. Second time I'm victimized on 3rd down. Who holds the NBA record for highest free throw percentage in a regular season of 1998? I think that's Mark Price was right. Not able to rough, yes. Gain of 5. This player I really have to be concerned about because, I mean, the opponent's way out of field goal range. One NFL quarterback scored the best single season passer rating ever. I think that was Steve Young, actually. Same year as GameGear. Oh my goodness, dude. CPU's just carving up 2 first downs already. They're actually in my field. Oh, actually in field. I didn't know that. NFL, what is the penalty for roughing the passer? I believe it's a 15-yard penalty. It's a pick. Number 5-yard gain, so at the 44-yard in their own territory. So they're in their own territory still, so. What basketball player won 3 straight NCAA scoring titles with 68-7? That'd be a Pistol Pete. Rick Ray wanted to get fired. You have 2, I really don't care. Man, CPU really burned me multiple times. Top time of 49 to nothing. 7 for 50, 142 yards, passing wise, 1 touchdown, 13 rush chances, 10 yards, 5 touchdowns. I still have the punter touchdown for the first half. Yeah, CPU's completed more passes than. So I kicked kickoff because I won the receiving toss. CPU just got to 20, so gotta go for a blitz because CPU keeps victimizing. Who holds the NFL record for most receiving yards by a rookie? Be a Bill Grumman's record to Puka Nakba. Loss of 10, so now they're really buried. I could get a safety. That would be impressive if we got safety. Before joining the Lakers, where did Magic Johnson play his college ball? Then that'd be Michigan State actually. Picked off again, so probably about 2 questions get a pick six. He's my get my 5th or 6th pick of the game. Who holds the NBA record for highest free throw percentage in this regular season? It's mumbled and broke. Ugh. My class, it's college. Stuff for no gain, so I might as well go for 6. May as well go for 6 rush touchdowns. First and goal to 10. Nothing. What team won back-to-back instant basketball tournaments in 91 and 92? That'd be Duke. That's it for yard action. See if you may have gone for 1 defense. Gotta go for 1 again. Who portrays Mars Blackman in a series of Michael Jordan TV commercials? I think Spike Lee does that. And 3, so 3rd and goal up to 6. I think we look for a short pass. We'll play it safe. Short pass here. 3rd and goal to 6. 2 questions. Where were the NBA's Kings located before moving to Sacramento? That'd be Kansas City. And originally was actually Rochester. What team holds the record for most consecutive Rookie of the Year awards? The Dodgers. I think it's 5 in a row they won, actually. Second pass touchdown in the game. Yeah, 2 pass touchdowns, 5 rush touchdowns, 500 touchdowns. So, who was the first basketball player to lead the NCAA in both rebounding and scoring? FBM and Xavier McDaniel was the first to do so. Makes it 56-0. I'm just having an offensive flurry today. 2 pass touchdowns, 5 rush touchdowns so far. So, points to 17-yard line. Trying to steal one, so gotta go back to the blitz. Where were the NBA's Clippers located before moving to Los Angeles? That'd be San Diego, actually. Lost 6, so pinned deep to the opponent's routes. I gotta go for blitz again. Very effective so far. Who was the first NFL quarterback to record 10 career 400 passing games? I think that was Dan Marino was the first to do so. I think I'll go Dan Fouts instead. Dan Marino probably. And 46 yards. Are you kidding me? Man, that was a brutal one. Where did former Super Bowl MVP Steve Young attend college? Brigham Young. Another pick. I think it's my 7th so far in the game. How many times has Ronnie Lott led NFL interceptions? He's only twice has led it. Norbs also one has led 3 times. Which St. Louis Cardinal player holds team records for most hits and highest batting average in a single season? That'd be the Rogers Hornsby. What is this given birth name by Charlotte point guard Muggsy Bogues? That'd be Tyrone. Before moving to Houston, what city was home to the NBA's Rockets? That'd be San Diego, actually. Alright. Who was the only man to lead the NFL in passing touchdowns 4 years in a row? That'd be Johnny Uhol's teacher. Back in 1976. Who set an NBA single game record by shooting 23 free throws without a miss? I think that was Moses Malone. I'll guess probably be Alex English. So if these return are 23, I think I go for a long pass. I'm technically in field range, so. How many times have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers represented NFC in Super Bowl? That'd be never. How many's been actually before 2002? In the 1990 World Series, what team stunned the Oakland Athletics by eliminating them in 4 straight games? That'd be the Nasty Boys team, Reds. Who was the only pitcher to win Cy Young of both leagues? That'd be Gaylord Perry holds distinction. San Francisco and Cleveland for Gaylord Perry. It's only a game of 12, so I'm in a close to red zone, so. What team beat the Phillies 4-1 in '83 World Series? That'd be the Orioles. The last time the Baltimore's won the series. From '73 to '80, what team represented the Pac-10 Rose Bowl 6 times? At the at the USC. So one is number one packs. What nickname is used for the sports teams at Georgia Tech? The Yellow Jackets. Touchdown. My third pass touchdown in the game. So I'm not in the game. So it's 62. Extra point to make it 63. What high school the Charlotte point guard Muncie Boxington? Or be a guess, big first. Oh! Zakita, I think I'm 7 for 7 on point afters actually, combined with the 1 for 2 on 2 pointers. I think I've lost kind of about 2 of the games. So 63 to nothing. So being close to the very 73. So turn to the 17-yard line. So nickel set, please. One question. What Pittsburgh Pirate holds the team record for most career home runs? That'd be Pops, Louis Sargent, 375, Quincy at 240. Only a yard, so kind of stymied, but short zone, please. 7 to 9 short zone. What team won back-to-back Rose Bowls in 91, 92? I think that would be Michigan that won. Damn it. USC probably. Only can have one actually, so who can be him stymied team, stymied the CPU is only back-to-back games. Only be head coach has more career victories than any ever. Plenty of Logans. Held record to Don Nelson broke and held to Popovich. Like that kick, as they say, it's 4th and 4. What year was the first NBA All-Star game played? I believe that was 55. 51. So I was able to block the kick, but 40-yard line, so if I got one punch, I went back in the first quarter, so who was the only person to enter the Football Hall of Fame as both a player and a coach? I think that would be Mike. I believe Mike Ditka. Tight end and then coach. What team won back-to-back Orange Bowls in 86 and 87? I think that was during Penn State's reign. Penn State. Miami, probably. Miami, but I got a yard, so both 50 yards away, so gotta go for long pass. 3 flashes in the pass. Who won 3 straight National League batting titles in 1950 and 1952? Happy to Man Sam Musial, only one that played that far, so. What NFL quarterback has led the league in completion percentage 4 times in the other? I think that'd be Len Dawson also. Mostly the AFL, so. How many Super Bowls have the team won by the Pittsburgh Steelers? That'd be 4 in 6 years. 21, so that's why a lot of passes work out. I'll pass again, so 3 more questions. What Detroit Tigers player holds the team record for career home runs? That'd be Al Canada's record, 99. Where were the San Francisco Giants originally located? New York, or Stone moved to San Francisco in 1958. But instead of basketball teams set an amazing record by winning 88 straight games. UCLA, Notre Dame, Buccaneers. 19, so now in the red zone. I'm going to play a short pass to 2, so can I narrow it down a bit. In 1980, who dominated the National League by crushing 40 home runs, driving 121 runs? Did Michael Jackson, though George Brett let him bang after 90. Crossbow. 1980, who left the major leagues with a lofty 300 bang? I just talked about it, George Brett! And it's 6, so I'm at the 10-yard line. I gotta go for a running game. I gotta go for it. Where did Joe Montana attend college? Notre Dame. At the infamous flu game, actually. Innovate first down. I gotta go for the run. It's be my 6th rush touchdown in the game. So. What uniform number is shared by quarterbacks Troy Aikman and Steven? Number 8. Both are retired, actually. Touchdown number 6 on the ground. Man, I gotta go for an after tie, make it 70. Where did Dominic Wilkins play during his NCAA years? It'd be Georgia. Now it's tied the record of Rams 70, AFC Colts 27. So this game so far cracked 70 so far. So doing surprisingly good. So game of 2013. So at the 24-yard. Gotta go for nickel set. I need to spread the passes down by this far. In the visual and NCAA baseball, who holds the record for most career 200-yard rushing games? I think that'd be Marcus Allen. I was thinking Marcus Allen. Fumble! So I get a chance to do the same thing. But just do fumble. Where did the Golden State Warriors play before moving to the San Francisco Bay Area? That'd be Philadelphia. That was where world champion associated with Philadelphia. In the strike-shortened 81 season, who led the majors with a 31 home runs and 91 runs? I think that was Mike Schmidt. Consecutive years, actually. But, when Minnesota's Rich Cross set an NFL record for most field goals in a single game, how many field goals did he make? That'd be 7. That was when the Jerry Burns ran to him, despite the Vikings swing on overtime safety. And from wasn't able to slug set a team record by slugging 400 home runs. That'd be Joe. I think that was the big cat Johnny Mize did. Short pass. What pitcher led the majors in wins in 1983 and losses in 1984? That'd be, I believe that'd be Lamar Hoyt. Wait for Strohs, actually. How many turnovers were committed by the Buffalo Bills in Super Bowl 27? 9! Game of 3, so I'm gonna go for one again. What Red Sox player holds a single-season team record for home runs and ribbies? That'd be, it'd be Jim Rice holds both. Maybe been Jimmy Fox actually holds the distinction, actually. Go for a long pass. I'm at field goal range, so if I miss up here, how many Super Bowl MVP awards has Joe Montana? That'd be 3. Only one that didn't win was 23, Jerry Rice. Who is the only quarterback to lead the NFL in passing yards 4 years in a row? That'd be Dan Fouts' distinction. 78 to 81. What team has appeared in more Super Bowls than any other? That'd be Dallas, actually. It would have been 6. TD, my 4th passing touchdown of the game. And I think I got this by third one in the quarter, actually, I think. So, 1954, when American League team finished in second place despite winning 103 games. That'd be Yankees for 6. The Indians won 111 games that year. Although the Giants would famously sweep the Indians in the World Series straight. Yeah. Al Lopez, the only man that could make the Yankees look 54 and 59, represent the AL as the manager. The American League. So 25 yards. So gotta go back to nickel sack. What uniform number did NBA players Pat Riley fly to Divac share? I think you go for the 12 jersey, I'm saying. Yeah. Interception. I've lost count the amount of interceptions game. I gotta count back how many times I picked off the QB in this game. What university did former number 1 draft pick Vinny Testaverde attend? That'd be Miami. How many Super Bowls have the New York Jets lost? That'd be down there. They only won their only one in Super Bowl 3. Which of the following colleges is home to the Bruins? That'd be none of UCLA. Where were the Los Angeles Dodgers originally located? Brooklyn. Walter O'Malley. What team did Lenny Dykstra play for before joining the Philadelphia Phillies? That'd be the Mets. What defender holds the NFL record for interceptions by a rookie? That'd be Nitro Lane with 15, which is actually the single season record. And just like that, got a pick 6 to go along with the tie race. My 5th touchdown of the quarter. And what player tied an NFL record by returning 3 interceptions for touchdowns in his rookie season? I think that was Don Dole's name. Not Don Dole. It was Bill Blackburn. So I missed the point after. So 34 points in that quarter. I cannot complain. 34 points. I look at the stat line now. Yeah. So far, it's 5 rushing touchdowns, 4 passing touchdowns, a pick 6, and a punt return touchdown. Got one more quarter. I can easily crack 100 points in the 4th quarter, actually, with the way I'm scoring. So this time, the 18-yard line. So they're in defensive red zone. I'm going to go for a blitz. I'm going to catch him off guard. I've been victimized before. What defender holds the NFL record for most QB sacks in a single season? That'd be Mark Gaston of 22 at the time. Loss of 8, so ball at the 10-yard. Nickel set, please. Who was the first defensive player to record 4 receptions in the NFL game? That'd be Sammy Bosch did that in 1948. Picked off again. Jesus Christ, man. Who holds the NFL record for lowest interception percentage by a rookie quarterback? I think that'd be Drew Bledsoe holds distinction. Probably Montana. It's tough for no game, but hey, I can't complain. That's a 10-yard line. Try to ice the game a couple runs. So, who coached the Indiana Hoosiers to dreams of basketball championships between 1976 and 1996? That'd be the General Bobby Knight. 30. Oh, another touchdown! My 6th rushing touchdown of the game. I would have tied their nervous record. How many times have the Philadelphia Eagles represented the NFC in Super Bowl? Just one, Super Bowl 15, actually. Bob Martin had the game of sense there. 3 picks against them. Up to 90 points. So only about 10 points for crack in the century. Just to the 16. Yeah, I'm surprised. Only to the 16. I expect the pass because they're way down, so I got to go for a big set. In Super Bowl 5, Baltimore rookie Jim O'Brien kicked the last-second field goal to beat what team? The Cowboys. Sloppy game. Picked off again. I was anticipating that because they were down. What team beat the Dodgers in 77 and 78 with back-to-back World Series? Happy Yankees. Reggie Jackson, Thurman Munson. Of the following NCAA basketball coaches, which one has recorded at least 7 wins? That'd be, I'd say Dean Smith. Got lucky. I'll start with Bobby Knight. Was the Canadian Football League's championship better known as the Grey Cup? Earl Grey and which of the following NFL running backs has the best average yards per carry over his time? I believe that'd be Jim Brown's name. He's now married Mont, actually. And my 2nd pick 6 of the game. Man, I'm just lining up now. Lining up is my knowledge. Who was the first NFL receiver to catch 100 passes in a single season? That'd be the late, great Lionel Taylor in the AFL. Yes, I'm familiar with Lionel Taylor passed away. As a Broncos fan, you know the name Lionel Taylor. Art Monk started to get the first NFL player to do so with 106 of them. Which broke Taylor's 102 of them on the AFL. So, CPU, ball at the 23-yard line. So again, I gotta anticipate the pass from here on out. I gotta think this looks like Madden, actually. In the first Super Bowl, what team lost to the mighty Green Bay Packers? That'd be the Chiefs, 35-10. That was a nickel cent. I got a loss of 5. The coverage might be too good, actually. How many home runs did Reggie Jackson hit for a final game of the 97 World Series? That'd be 3 on 3 pitches off 3 different pitchers. Game of 1, again, kind of got stymied, but it is what it is. I've been victimized a couple times before. In the 83 NFL draft, what running back was drafted second pick overall, just after John Elway was drafted by the Colts? That would be Roger Craig. Eric Dixon taking second. Game 3, so I'm not sure if we block that kick. They're going to desperately go for a 4th down, or they're going to play it safe and punt it. Name the Notre Dame football coach who won a national championship in 1988. That'd be Lou Holtz. Punt to the 45-yard line, so they did punt it out. I guess they could see it, so I've got 1 point return way back from the first quarter. Who was the first defensive end to be named Super Bowl MVP? That'd be Richard Dent, Super Bowl 20. Which of the following pitchers has thrown the perfect game? That'd be Koufax in 65. What college football coach led Alabama to 6 national titles between 61 and 79? That'd be Bear Bryant. Who was the first pitcher to win 4 Cy Young Awards? That'd be Steve Carlton. Who was the first NFL quarterback to record 50 games 300 yards passing? It'd be Johnny Unihost. Oh, probably Dan Fouts. Because Eric Coryell. So I'm in the red zone. But there is no sports news game. I'm running up the score. Long pass, please. In the 80 World Series, what team beat the Kansas City Royals 4 games this week? That'd be the Phillies, 6 games. What NFL player has scored more rushing touchdowns than any other man? Be Walter Payton. I'm a spit broker. So, what nickname do the University of Alabama sports teams use? That would be the Crimson Tide. Roll Tide did it. Gain of 11. So, first down, burn up some clock. Go for it again. Why not? 3 more questions. Pass. Who holds the NFL single-game record for most yards gained on interception games? Would it be, I believe that's Tom Morrow holds the distinction. Or, I knew it wasn't single block. I can accept it. Plus field range, so on pass, why not? If they did go to field goal to make it 100, who was the only full-time first baseman to have an perilous season? I think it's none of the above. I think someone else did. He could give it down money and be done. Not sure. One NFL pitcher won 4 straight Gold Glove awards from 1999 to 1999. That'd be Greg Maddux. He ended up winning 18 actually. Who holds the NFL record for most pass receptions in a single game? Rachel Tom Fears with 18. Fran Marshall's record with 20 points. Toronto. Touchdown! I think that's... I want to say that's my 5th passing touchdown in the game. 5 passing touchdowns, 6 rushing touchdowns, 2 pick sixes, and a power touchdown. What's the nickname of the NBA expansion franchise in Vancouver? Deputy Grizzlies, now based in Memphis. I cracked the century mark in style, actually. 149. 104 points in 1 game. So, another kickoff. That was a brutal return. Only got to the 11-yard line. So, I'm going to proposition get a safety problem. From 79 to 81, what team won 3 consecutive Super Bowls? I think that was Penn State. Probably got burned. Well, wasn't expecting it. Most kids burn a lot more, like 20. Hey, I'll take only a gain of 12. Let the first downs clock kill. One NFL defender has led the league in interceptions more times than any other. Man, Epic Harrison Walls, the only man who's done it 3 times actually. 4-yard gain. The defense. Pass coach too good. CP found a way to find it. I've been victimized a couple times so far. Who holds the record for fewest victories by Cy Young Award? I think that would be. I think that's Bobby Dick Hendricks. Question was the closer start. Dive catch game 5. Wow. The third one, let's third one. We're probably gonna go for a small game. Who holds the Major League record for most career runs by a leadoff player? Ricky Henderson. Still holds the record today, actually. Loss of 9. That was crucial. 4th and 10 now. That block that kick. They're probably gonna punt because they're too far down. Who was the head coach of the United States Dream Team basketball too? That'd be Lenny Logan's debut, actually. Yeah, Lenny Logan's. Nope. Don Nelson probably. 6. A 40-yard one, so got one partial touchdown. I think he might have been the luckiest one bunch. When Michael Jordan came out of retirement in 1995, what was the first team he played against? I think it was in the playoffs against the Pacers, if I'm not mistaken. I know he retired. Jordan was 45, actually. And the 86 LCS, one American League team came within one strike of going to the World Series before losing to the Boston Red Sox. California Rangers. Dave Harris's Dave California Rangers wish never to be brought up. Who was the first person to score an NFL touchdown and hit a major league home run in the same league? That would be Bo Jackson. Deion Sanders. So, 45 going. So, 50. Got that Deion Sanders' rookie year, 89. There is no mercy. All pass, dreamer question. Who set an NBA single game record by shooting 20 free throws without a miss? Did it be Robert Parrish? Incomplete. I won't. There is no mercy. No, I'll pass. 3 questions. Drew 94, named the only White Sox player to have select more than 200 runs as a member of the team. I believe that would be Carlton Fisk. Frank Thomas was 5th year in. Which was the first AL team to have players finish 1, 2, 3 in the batting race? I think that was the Yankees that extinction. Pass drop. I gotta go for it again. And to be honest, I may just go for it on 4th down because I really don't care at this point. Where did the NBA's Lakers play before moving to Los Angeles? It's Minneapolis. Had it before, so. And what year was the disaster this year adopted? 1973. AL did it. Very last one. Who is the only baseball player to hit a run from each side of the plate in the same inning? Carlos Barrega. 29 victimized CPU ballots, so 2 more is going to go off, so. Yeah, 2 more going off, so. 2 minutes off, so. I'll pass again. I get to the Red Zone baseball or play it safe. In the abbreviated 94 season, what pitcher left NL with 10 complete games? I believe that was Big Baxter, so. What was Muhammad Ural's name when he played basketball for LSU? Let's see, that'd be Keith Jackson. Chris Jackson. The guy got blackballed for this. I'd go for the field goal one too, but I may as well see if you try one chance. Who holds the NFL record for most career yards gained on interception returns? I think that's Paul Krause who holds both. I want to know. Ugh, burn 10. I'll pass again. What university was attended by quarterbacks Boomer Esiason and Neil O'Donnell? I think they'd be Stanford both attended. Damn it. I may as well go for it. Why not? I may as well go for it. 4 for 10. I may as well go for it. It doesn't really matter at this point. The game's over. Who coached the Raiders to their first Super Bowl victory? That'd be John Madden, Super Bowl 11. Of course, Super 15. Before moving to Utah, Wesley was home to the Angels Jazz. After fitting in New Orleans. Last one. What uniform number was worn by Steeler QB Terry Bradshaw near the OG TB12? Number 6! Number 6! Wait. I think that's... I think it's Pacific faction in this game. What uniform number does Warren Luke Minnesota Vikings? Mambo number 1! Same one it wore with the Oilers, actually. So, 1-1 to nothing. That was my 16th touchdown in the game. 16th touchdown. 7 passing, 6 rushing, 2 pick sixes, and a punt return touchdown. I would get a third pick six here, or I could really milk it in with a bumper field goal if I get the pick. Okay, let's go nickel set. Who was the first Major League player to record a base hit for 2 different teams on the same day? That's Joe Youngblood, 1982. Picked off, I get a chance for a third pick six if there's enough time. Who scored the Major League's 1 millionth run? Bobby Watson. In the pro game of the International Basketball Tournament, what team beat Seton Hall in the overtime thriller? I would say it was the Nevada Running Rebels. Not LV. Oh god. Gain of 8, so I may as well go for 8. I may as well go for 8. And anytime, what University of Miami football coach won his first national title? That'd be Dennis Erickson. Future Seahawks coach, Dennis Erickson. Who was the first manager to win the World Series title in both the American and National Leagues? He's Spock Anderson. Tigers and the Reds. Last one. In a strike-shortened 84th season, which of the following pitchers registered a ERA below 2? I think that was great match. Yep. I think that's my 8th passing touchdown of the game. 8 passing touchdowns, I think. Why not? Milk it in. Kick the final point. Why not? And the NFL, what is the penalty for delay of game? Just a 5-yard penalty. So, I won this game 118 to nothing. Wasn't even close. Final stat page, look at that. 20 for 34, 36 passing yards, 120 rushing yards, and over 30 minutes. So, I hope you guys really enjoyed this sort of video. I don't really do this type of video, but if this goes well, I might as well do it again. This might be a Sunday series once the NFL comes back on. With that said, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. I will include a scoring summary description. Take care. 118 to nothing. Yeah.